Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. Today's video is something I've been trying to work out for a little while of how to show it to you, and basically it's how my makeup has changed since my hair has gone more grey. And I wanted to show you how my makeup has kind of transitioned over the period that my hair has transitioned. And if you're also stuck in a bit of a rut and you think your makeup looks different now because you're going grayer, these little tips and tricks and things that I bought might help you to be a bit more daring and to step outside of your comfort zone and try some makeup that's a completely different shade to what you're used to. So I really hope you enjoy watching this video, and let's do some swatches. So I've purposely not got any lipstick on at this point because I'm going to put some on. I'm going to show you why and how it elevates your look when you use lipstick. Lipstick is so important to your skin and to your whole overall look. So as well as eyeshadow, so basically throughout this transition of greys, the makeup palette that I used to use for eyes and lips has changed completely. I have bought quite a lot new makeup recently, and I didn't want to get anything too daring or out of my comfort zone because obviously you can't return it, you can't try anything on in store, so once you buy it you're kind of stuck with it. So I've had one or two little fails along the way, but 9 times out of 10, because I know myself and I know the kind of colours that I would like and that would suit me, I have actually been quite fortunate. So first of all, we're going to talk about eyes. I want to show you first the kind of eye palettes that I used to wear, my favourite eye palettes. Now, little warning, I did try and clean them up, but I made it worse. They are well loved, and obviously this is all done way before YouTube, and my makeup is actually used. I'm not a YouTuber that gets sent stuff or what have you. You know, all my stuff is my own. Now, if you look back at my older videos, sort of like a year ago plus, you will notice that I'm very much into bronzes, a nude lip, browns, oranges, those kind of colours. And lately my colour palette has gone a lot cooler to kind of match my hair. So let me show you the palettes that I used to love and the lipsticks that I used to wear all this. I'm not the kind of person that has like a million different eye palettes. You know, you see some of these people on YouTube and they have like drawers and drawers of them. I don't. I have one of each kind of colour story, and then I build on those. So the ones that come up that I like the look of, that are new ones, I really studied them to make sure that I haven't got any duplicates in my collection. So my first favourite, and this is the one that is the most loved in my whole collection, that I used, I would say 90% of the time, and it's the Kylie Bronze Palette. This is by Kylie Jenner, of course. And this is the one that is slightly disgusting because the packaging inside is like white cardboard. Terrible idea. But anyway, the colours are stunning and they are really warm, really great for brunettes with olivey skin, you know, nice warm colour story. I haven't reached for this in the last 6 or 7 months, which is unheard of. Once my colours started to come through, I found myself stepping away more from warm palettes. Same with the Dolce Vita, which is by Charlotte Tilbury. This as well was one of my absolute favourite palettes. I've used the bejesus out of it. It's not as kind of warm and bronzy as the Kylie palette, but it is still very, very warm. And again, because my whole overall look is a bit cooler, I've sort of stepped away from that. And this is another one, and this is by Wet n Wild, and it is the Comfort Zone palette. This, again, it's warm, but there are some cooler colours, and this is where I kind of started trying out those cooler colours. This one I used a lot, these two here, the silvery colours and the green. And this is where I noticed I had a bit of a whole revelation of what suited me better when my hair started to turn. So I also used these kind of lipsticks. So my favourite lipsticks are, I either go like dark or nude. So this is Mocha by MAC, and then this is Rebel by MAC. This is Rebel. And these colours, Rebel, this is my 2nd or 3rd tube of Rebel. I wore this every single winter for as long as I can remember. And Mocha, I mean, it's such a lovely orangey nude shade. Now I'm going to put this on now to show you what I mean. It's still nice, it still looks good, but it doesn't do anything really for my complexion. When my hair was dark at the front, it did. And at the moment now, it just still kind of looks like I've got no lipstick on. Do you know what I mean? So I want to now change this to a red lip and show you the difference. So I've now taken that off. If you look at my lips now, there's not actually much difference. I feel like the nude colours now wash me out a little bit. Because the colour at the front is quite cool, I need the opposite to like lift the look. So I'm going to go in with Ruby Woo by MAC. This is my favourite red probably of all time. But obviously there are millions out there. I have got millions of reds, but this is the one. If I'm having a bad day or I'm feeling a bit fed up, this is the one that I go for. So I'm just going to apply this now with a lip liner of the same colour. That is Ruby Woo. So let's get it on. Look at how different that is. I know that it's a bold look and I know it's a bold lip, but you can't deny that it has literally lifted my entire face. And I just look brighter and it looks more put together, and it really brings out the colour of the eyeshadow, which is what I want to go into now. And I want to talk about the eyeshadows that I have changed from these kind of tones, these kind of orangey warm tones. So I've always had this palette in my collection, but I never really reached for it. I got it ages ago. A friend of mine worked for Charlotte Tilbury and I got 70% off of everything. So I basically bought all of her palettes she had available at the time. And this one, I never go for grey shadow, but I bought the Rock Chick by Charlotte Tilbury. And honestly, this whole palette, this little tiny palette of 4 squares, changed my entire outlook on my eyeshadow. Once I applied this with red lip, I was like, ooh, okay. You don't have to do a very bold, smoky look with this. You can keep it quite neutral if you want to just apply that colour. Or what I like to do is apply this one over the lid, that in the crease, and this one just over the top. It's like a sparkly top coat, if you can see that. It's a nice sparkly top coat. And I was just like completely sold on the look. I loved it. And I just think, you know, it got me thinking, okay, what other colours can I go for that would bring out my eyes and my hair in a different way? So I changed my whole kind of outlook on colours, and I thought, right, let me try some more silvers. So I bought in the Christmas sale, I got MAC Silver Bells, and this is the most glorious shimmery silver ever. That on its own is just gorgeous, but also as a topper for any other eyeshadows, I really love this. And I got this for like £11. I was absolutely buzzing about that. And then I decided to try one of the Scattered Light glitter eyeshadows by Hourglass in Smoke, and this is a taupe, so it's very cool toned, but it has a really nice sheen. It's kind of silvery, browny. I just love the whole taupe vibe. And then I was looking at this and I thought, ooh, I've got a good base for this already in my collection, and this is Goldstone by Bobbi Brown, and it's a cream eyeshadow. So I use this as a base, and then I put the whatever's on top. So here it is. That's Goldstone. So that on top of, with that on top, is just a really good collection. Even this with that on top would be great. And then I thought for the warm-up, I still like bronzes, I still love that, but I feel like if you have a bit of a shimmer to an eyeshadow, it really adds something extra. So I picked up the Urban Decay Midnight Blast, and these are the Moondust shadows that I was talking about in one of my favourites not so long ago. And it's just the most lovely multi-dimensional, running out of room. shadow. I mean, look at that. It's so pigmented, and you can either apply it with a brush or with your finger. I like to just put it on my finger and pat it in where I need it. And then this one is for a bit of extra va-va-voom, and this is a greeny black kind of hybrid colour, and it's called Scorpio, and again it's Urban Decay from that Moondust collection. And these are basically glitter shadows. I am a bit of a sucker for a good glitter shadow. I've literally run out of arm space. There we go. And that is a really pretty kind of, it's a black base with green glitters in it. But these on, honestly, they are absolute game changers. Today, I have on the Bobbi Brown as a base. I have on the Taupe by Hourglass. And then I have Scorpio patted on the lid. So that's my kind of look. And for eyeliner, I changed my Khol liner because I wear a gel liner on top, but underneath I wear a Khol pencil. And I've now moved to a grey Khol pencil. And I'm telling you, this is in Urban Grey by L'Oreal. I've had this for quite some time. I really hope it's still available, but let me swatch it. It's a really nice alternate to black, and it's, you can't see really there, but it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's kind of metallic, so when it's smoothed out a little bit, it's really quite fine. Like, I've got it on my under eyes here, and it's just a really nice, inoffensive shade that's not black. It's not too harsh. When you get older and you have, you know, fine lines and stuff, you don't want a really strong black Khol eyeliner. So those are the kind of cool eyeshadow colours that I picked up. When I want something warmer though, I've gone more towards greens. Where I'd normally go to like oranges and browns, I've gone to greens and khakis and things. As you know, the Khaki Haze palette by Huda is like my favourite thing ever at the moment. And it has got some orangey tones in there, but I love these kind of green tones. But the warm tones are really good as like transition shades between the colours. And then I also love the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadow in Vivid. And this is a really glittery green. So let me swatch that for you quickly. It's so pretty. And I put this on my everyday makeup routine that I filmed. I'll link it somewhere here. But it's a really, really lovely green khaki glitter shadow that you can apply these wet, you can apply them dry, you can apply them with your finger, with a brush, however you want. I personally do it with my finger because I just find I get a much more precise application, I get less fallout, and then I can blend it in with a brush once it's set down. But that's for that. And my mum actually gave me this next palette. I think Gosh are available in Superdrug, and I think they're exclusive to Superdrug, don't quote me on it. But she said this one was £11 and it just didn't suit her. But this palette honestly has changed. Oh, I just love this taupe. It's like a crease colour, and this kind of brownie taupe shade. The greys are beautiful. I haven't used these because they're a bit too pale for me, and they are quite sort of powdery looking. But these 6 colours here are so good with the glitters. They're kind of really good transition shades, and I've used them as such. I haven't used the palette for like a whole look, but I've used them in, you know, with these and with the Urban Decay Scorpio and things like that. So I'd like to have a bit of a play and to mix and match. And then the last palette that I've got that's more cool toned, that I did say I didn't like it in my 2020 faves and fails, and I still am not crazy about it, but I've kind of learned how to use it. And if anybody's interested, I'll show you on a video. But basically I've been applying these colours with my finger because I find that it's a bit better. But this is quite a cool toned palette, and it's the Christian Dior Golden Night in 089 Black Night. That's from their Christmas collection, so you might be able to pick this up at a bit of a bargain. But those are my kind of cool toned eyeshadows. Now, I want to show you another lipstick colour. I want to do another lipstick application for you. And this time I'm going to go somewhere completely different that I never went to before. When I had dark hair all over, I was really anti-pink, but I found a perfect pink for me. And this is MAC's Girl About Town. This colour is so pretty. I absolutely love it. And also I have another one which is Fuchsia for Me, and this is by Maybelline. And they did a range called For Everyone or For All or something like that. And basically I did 4 or 5 colours. I did a pink, a brown, a red, and a neutral, and they were for all skin types. Any skin colour I could pick it up. And I picked up the pink because I was like, okay, pinks don't suit me. If this suits me, then it's true. And these two are my absolute, they're the only 2 pink lipsticks that I own in the world, but I love them. And I've got a pink lip liner by NYX, and it's called Rosy Sunset, and it matches perfectly with the 2 colours. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that now and show you how it can elevate your look and brighten up your face. I love this more in summer. It is the dead of winter, but look how bright it makes your face look, and it just really lifts your whole colour. Now this to me is like it's a really bright pink, and at first I was like, can I pull this off? But you know what? Totally, absolutely love it. So that is my kind of pink lipstick. And now onto blushes. I find that now that my hair is greyer at the front, I need a brighter pop of colour on my cheeks. So I've been going for really bright pinks. So I've gone for Diffused Heat by Hourglass, they're ambient, and the At Night, which is, it does look dark, but it's not once it's applied. I'm going to put one on each side of my face. So first of all, I'm going to go with Diffused Heat. Look at that. Already you can see the difference between each side of the face. This side looks more lifted and looks just brighter. So now we're going to do At Night. This is described as a brick red. Both sides now. I mean, look at that. You just look bright and happy. It immediately goes poof, and I love it. Let me know what you think of the look. If any of these tips are helpful to you, let me know. So just to recap, for me, I would say stick to cooler eye colours. If your hair is very grey and you're finding that your warm colours aren't doing much for your skin anymore, try a cooler palette. So if you've got a lower budget, the Gosh palette, this is the To Be Cool in Copenhagen, and it's £11 from Superdrug. Let me show you this again if I can get it open. That is their Cool palette. If you have a bit more cash to splash, I really recommend the Rock Chick by Charlotte Tilbury. This is £40 for the 4 colours, but trust me, it is really, really worth it. You get a glitter shade in there as well, so you can have a bit of sparkle. It gives you a chance to play with the greys, see what you think. And if you go for a topper, again, I highly recommend if you've got, so the price difference, if you've got a less of a budget, I would say go for like the Urban Decay singles, so like Scorpio or the Midnight Blast, if you still like your bronzes but you just want a bit of a sparkle. If you have, again, more cash to splash, then definitely go for the ambient lighting glitter shadows. These are £27 each by Hourglass. Smoke, especially the taupe, is absolutely stunning. I love the green as well, but if you're looking for more cool tones, then try the smoke for sure. Lip colours, bright, bright, bright. If you normally wear nudes, if brights aren't really in your comfort zone for any reason, there's always a colour to suit your skin. So have a look on Pinterest, look at people with bright lipstick on with your same skin tone and just go from there. Like I said, the best gamble that I tried was this Maybelline Fuchsia for Me. and these are their, I have to look up the collection, I'll put it here, but it's like an all-inclusive colour, that their lipsticks suit every single skin tone. So they have a red and they have a pink, and they're really inexpensive. This was like $7.99, and it's a beautiful creamy lipstick. So even if you want to try, you know, the red and the pink, just to give them a go and see what you think, it could really change your whole makeup look. As I've said, my foundation is the same, my blushes are the same. I tend to have some choices in blush because I love blush, but again, the brighter the better. Diffused Heat by Hourglass, I really recommend. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is £38. If you haven't got that kind of budget, I would recommend looking at MAC's Pinch Me blush, which is like a really creamy powder. It's like a pinky peach, really beautiful shade, and they're like $17.50, so that's more affordable. But yeah, I mean, any questions you have, pop them below. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist at all. I'm just a makeup fan, and I've used makeup for centuries, so I know my stuff when it comes to testing. So if you have any questions, if you want any advice, please just write below and I will be happy to help. Again, if you're going great and you are just desperately want to try some new makeup, you're scared to because of, like I say, you can't send anything back, you can't go into store and try it on, you can't have a makeup artist apply it for you right now, but you still want to have a little splurge, just have a look in Boots and Superdrug. Go in there. These are the shops that are still open because they are pharmacies and they still have makeup in there. So you don't need super high-end makeup. If you're just testing stuff out, get the cheaper stuff, and then, you know, spend some more money when the world opens up again and when you can try them on in store. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video was useful to you. Please like, rate and subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.